Hi, welcome to today's Talk of the Town. I'm Sandy Benson. Carla Golden stops by today to discuss the formation of Palmetto Plant Eaters Club and what their mission is in the community. Carla, welcome.
Thank you, Sandy.
Glad to have you. So tell us, what is Palmetto Plant Eaters Club?
It is a community group. It's free, open to the public. We meet once a month in Bluffton on the first Wednesday of the month at 6:30 for an hour, and we educate and support the plant-based lifestyle.
And so why is that needed in our community?
What's needed in this country, for number one, heart disease is our number one killer. It kills over 600,000 people a year. And this is the only diet that has ever been scientifically, medically proven to prevent and reverse heart disease. So based on that alone,
Right.
I think is worth everybody exploring. And it helps prevent, reverse certain types of cancer, diabetes, helps weight control, helps reverse autoimmune disorders. So there are many, many benefits.
And so the club basically can educate the community.
Absolutely.
And if they're interested in it, you can direct them of how to, what's the best route, et cetera.
Exactly.
Okay. And so what do you do at those monthly meetings?
Well, we get together, we do, little introductions, we share any announcements, things that are happening in the community. We go over our calendar. We have lots of different potlucks and movies, book discussions, things in between those monthly meetings that people might want to participate in. And then we have our guest speaker or our topic, and then we just wrap it up with Q&A. We keep it to an hour. Nobody likes to be caught in a meeting that never ends. So, we're sticklers about keeping it to an hour.
Right.
And so we learn and support and just share.
And where are the meetings held?
They're at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation building in Bluffton on Malfris Road.
Okay. And so what is the Low Country Veg Fest all about?
That is our biggest event of the year.
Okay.
We did it for the first time last year. We were the first ever Veg Fest in all of South Carolina last year. October, 2 weeks after Hurricane Matthew. We pulled it off. It was insanely stressful, but it was so important that we still make it happen for the community. And so it's a party in Shelter Cove Park. We have food, beverage, music, education, entertainment for the children, speakers. And so we're doing it for the second time this coming October.
Okay.
And that really is our biggest event of the year. Major speakers, big music, lots of education, lots of nonprofits, and then vegan food. People love to eat, and the food is phenomenal.
And so I think a lot of people, more and more, I should say, people are starting to eat vegan, plant-based. I find that with even in restaurants, et cetera, they tend to have vegan selections on the menus.
It's a growing movement, definitely, and we are part of growing that.
And are there any other plant-based events besides that monthly meetings and the Veg Fest?
Yes, and we keep a calendar. If you go to palmettoplanteaters.com, you can link into our calendar and see who's having potlucks, plant-based potlucks, educational movies. We have book discussions every other month, and whatever additional activities that are plant-based oriented, we'll keep track of on our calendar.
And even if people are just interested in, joining the club, they can come to a monthly meeting and find out much more information, right?
Absolutely. Anybody can come. It's free, open to the public. We're just a club. We don't ask for anything. We don't keep an email list or anything. So you can go to palmettoplanteaters.com, log into our calendar, hook up to our newsletter, find us on Facebook, so you can kind of check us out before you show up. And you can ask questions in between meetings. So we're very accessible and very willing to share.
And what's the best way to get started on a healing plant-based diet?
Start cooking. Get the right cookbook. If you go to palmettoplanteaters.com, there's a document that says get started on a low-fat, whole food, plant-based diet. And you can just click into that. It's free. It's a document with a bunch of different tips and steps, but also the doctors to follow, newsletters to sign up for, and those newsletters will feed you free recipes constantly, or you can get their cookbooks.
That's great.
So you just start cooking, just
Yeah.
start eating. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bit of a learning curve, but
Right.
people have made bigger changes in their lives, you know, and this
Absolutely.
is something you can practice every single day.
It's wonderful, and thank you. Great information, and I know the website was very, so much information
Good.
throughout. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for joining us, Carla.
Thank you, Sandy.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.